Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to hope for the world is the first commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and then your neighbor as yourself. Pretty simple. So simple that everyone misses it. If people did this on a worldwide scale, then hope would take action, and this is what would happen. And I call this the 5 principles of planetary peace and justice. The 5 principles of planetary peace and justice. Here it is. 1. The rich would give most of their money away that they really don't need to the needy. Can I hear an amen? Amen. They would become true philanthropists. The line between the rich and the poor would vanish. Vanish. Why should one person have billions of dollars and the next person have nothing? Call an ace an ace. Don't let them get away with it. Confront them. Don't serve them. Don't do anything for them. Don't be hired by them. As long as they can buy you, they will buy you and own you. Don't let them. God will show you another way. Don't be slaves. 2, free health care. Wow, what an idea. Would be given to all human beings. Doctors will not become doctors to be rich. The hell with them. They aren't real doctors. Doctors will become doctors to heal people. That and that alone. They can be given a decent salary to live and no more. Free health care, from babies to hospice. And when you die, you don't owe nobody anything. You're in hospital for a week, you don't owe $60,000 to the executives of the hospital who have hundreds of thousands of dollars for their salary. Free health care is what we need. And all these ways in which they say how we can get it, and all these bureaucratic answers. As long as they can get away with it, they will. Don't let them get away with it. It changes when you change and you confront them. 3, free education. Wow, is that strange? Would be given to all students all over the world who wish it, no matter what the age. Free education. No Harvard or Yale, all universities the same. Good teachers all over the world, working in all places, not just at Harvard and Yale, but everywhere. Four, jobs will become careers. And all people would be placed in positions suitable to their experience, talents, and God-given destinies. Boy, what a novel idea. I knew what I wanted to be when I was a little kid, a singer, songwriter, musician, and actor. It took me 40 years to get a good guitar. 40 years. And I had to sell something, a car that I earned, in order to get the guitar. No. Musicians should be given instruments when they're teenagers. They should be recording when they're teenagers. They should be making movies when they're young, if they want to be actors. Not just who knows somebody, but that kid is talented, and recognize it. That's what us elders are supposed to do. Recognize the talent in you and encourage you to be it and do it. Not in this world. It's who you know. We need to help every child meet their God-given destiny. And if we don't do that, we're worth nothing. Five, God would not become a subject that people would avoid. You know, you hear the people say, you can't talk about God or politics. What else is there but God to talk about? You take God out of your conversation, you have nothing. That's what's the problem with the world. They took God out of everything and built false gods. No, we cannot avoid the subject of God. And everyone would talk about with each other God, because God is the Father of all. He's your Father and my Father. The common Father of all, God is. How can you take him out? This would cause the end of all antiquated religions into one world true religion, the religion of the Fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of all mankind. The sisterhood of all mankind, the Fatherhood of God. Pretty simple. These 5 points that I just gave you, they're just the beginning. Just the beginning. The rest to come cannot even come until the first 5 are practiced. Because those after that, those points after that, will not even be close to being understood until you practice the first 5 points. Free education, free health care, bring God in everything. Give the rich, give the money away to the poor, divide it equally among everybody, and help everyone to meet their individual destiny. It's right there in the book of Genesis. Be thy brother's keeper. Who, me? Yes, you. It's right there in the first book of Genesis. Be thy brother and sister's keeper. Your child is my child, and my child is your child. Your child is my child is your child. Pretty simple. You see, if you don't understand that when one person in the world suffers, one person, anywhere suffers, you suffer too. You might not feel the immediate effects of that person's suffering, but a country and a world that allows the suffering of other brothers and sisters in it and does not speak out against evil destroys itself by its own apathy. Thus the downfall of Rome. Thus the downfall of all great empires. Thus the downfall of the United States of America. And the results of hundreds of thousands of years of apathy on the whole earth is the downfall of the earth itself. And that's what's happening.